Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'll tell you what I do want to kind of sing. I want to sing Four Non-Blondes. And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey. It's like, what's going on? I said, hey, what's going on? Okay, well I've got some new cards that have come through today. We've got these ones which are called the Power of Love. We shall pull one from here. We're definitely going to do a Celtic Cross. I don't know why that card wants to flip. We've got some energy oracle cards which I'm going to clarify with. Affirmators, I believe their name are. We'll use one of those maybe. But first we're going to start with the Rider-Waite. I think that we just need to clear the table. Give these a shuffle. Let's do a Celtic Cross. How is my phone still on? I've just turned that off. And I double checked it. Okay. Let's have a look at the situation. Let's see what's going on. Blocks, challenges, what's gone on, what's going on now. I don't want to take that many. Well, I don't want to take that many. It was the, okay. It was the Four of Wands that kept showing. Okay, so we've got the Well card here. What's going on? We're wrapping up cycles for new ones to begin. It's time to wrap this up. What's going to be going on? What Divine says is going on. There's a masculine here coming in for reward, recognition, feeling proud, feeling smartened up. There you go. How they're viewing themselves, how this is affecting others. Hopes or fears. And an outcome. Okay. What's going on? It's the Divine Feminine in her independent, single, nurturing, self-sufficient energy. That's what's going on, and my heart's racing. That would be why someone's wanting to take a leap of faith. The Divine Masculine wants to take this leap of faith towards the Divine Feminine. What's gone on? Well, making a wish, wanting all your dreams to come true. Imagination, creativity, inspiration, new beginnings. The Well card, it's here. It's like it's time to wrap this up so that this new, and take this leap of faith. Oh, I can hear pussycats fighting out the front. I never really hear. Okay. Oh. What's, oh my goodness. Okay. Can you see what's going on? Wow. Okay, it's time. The Divine Masculines are here. This is what's going to be going on. It's the Hierophant. This is divinely directed. Look at all these cards. Major Arcana, taking that leap of faith, a new beginning, a fresh new start, feeling lighter, and just having the confidence now, I want to say, to approach the Divine Feminine. All your wishes, knowing that all your wishes are going to be coming true. It's time now to go for it. It's the Well card. You have to wrap up old cycles to go into the fall. So we've got the last card in the tarot. We're starting again here. That's just what it is. It's about starting again. The Hierophant's about marriage, commitment, but but you have the divine masculines here. It's like they're waiting for the go-ahead. And as a collective, I feel there's just this taking this leap of faith here towards the divine feminine. As a collective, the divine masculines will be feeling worthy, confident, and proud of themselves. They're going off to claim their divine feminine. So how they're viewing themselves, it's like they've waited too long. They're just waiting for that. It's time. It's harvest time. How this is affecting others, it's the Tower. Time to address it. Hopes or fears? The transition. I feel that this is actually being able to make it through the transition safely, being able to get out the other side. And what's the outcome? Love. That's what done it, was love. It's like all in the name of love. Oh, what a lovely reading. Okay. So that's what's going on. Now let's get these energy oracle cards. I'm not going to read each one, I don't believe. Okay, let's give them a shuffle. Let's clarify this divine feminine in the middle. Here, what's going on? It's the divine feminine, that's what's going on. And I feel that this is the love for the divine feminine. So, oh, I feel here with the bird on her hand, it's like asking the divine feminine for her hand in marriage, taking that leap of faith, because we do have the commitment card here with the Hierophant. So there's this kind of claiming your divine feminine. And I want to say that taking that leap of faith for the commitment. So, door to value. It's taking that leap of faith through the door of abundance, knowing that's where you're, I want to say the transition, because what we have one side is the money, okay, and then you kind of make the transition to the other side where it's far more abundant than in this kind of material fantasy land. So I have here, you know, seeing that the divine feminine is the doorway to prosperity, to abundance. Taking that leap of faith, the Fool card. Okay. Door to romance. Oh, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Look, I said about the bird asking, like, it's just, I want to say like it's like a little birdie whispered in my ear. So the door to romance, the door to value. That's that being respected here. Being proud of your choices. Going after your worth. Being valued, and that card 33 there. It's divine, a divine love, romance. So I feel that this divine masculine wants to romance the divine feminine. He wants to actually value her, her worth, show her her worth. It's a very nice energy. Okay, so the divine masculine's here. He's on the brink of romance, being romantic. Maybe he's got some ideas. I said about creativity, inspiration, thinking of ways to romanticize the divine feminine, making wishes, wanting to fulfill her wishes. Okay. So it's more about wanting to make the Divine Feminine's dreams come true. Oh wow, a man holding a heart. He wants to make the Divine Feminine's wishes come true. Look at this romanticising going on here. So now it's time to kind of wrap it up, whether that's a present or maybe just presenting this romantic gesture. Now sometimes on the world card all the fixed signs are studying, and they're all kind of looking here, I want to say, as if they're waiting for, you know, an outcome. So what's the outcome? Because none of them are studying on this card. They're all quite fixed. I want to say they're sure. There's definitely this certainty here. And then in the middle is, they're all kind of like looking at the Divine Feminine's worth here. The door to personal healing and happiness. So I said about the study in here. That will be personal study, personal development. It looks like, you know, there's an understanding. The Divine Feminine is the door to personal healing and happiness. And I also feel that the Divine Masculine feels that he can provide this for the Divine Feminine, personal healing and happiness. So here's the commitment. I want to say the connection, but here's the commitment. They're here waiting quite seriously. Are they balanced enough? Do they know enough? The garden and the gate. I feel here a very young energy of when you're waiting, and you're excited. I was going to say, first of all, I saw the box, and I was going to say, is that a butterfly box? And there's 2 butterflies there. This is when you've got butterflies. You feel young, vulnerable, and you're waiting in anticipation. You're just kind of in this dreamy state, but I feel here, there's just 2 butterflies. Not too many. But butterflies kind of being this nervousness. And I feel here, you know, the Divine Feminine is feeling this nervousness as well. This commitment. It's created some butterflies in the belly. And I want to say, because this expression of the romantic gesture that the Divine Masculines have been kind of directed to now come forth with. Take that leap of faith towards. So we have this divine push. Not really. It's not a major arcana. This is the Divine Masculine realising their own worth. Even the horse, I want to say, is like kind of giving you that look as if to say, I don't want to say shocked, but just more well done. Like the horse is feeling proud. It's like they want to see you in this moment as well. It's kind of they want to see your face, your reaction. We've got financial constraints with, okay, caring connections and all tied up. So the financial constraints may be because of the transition of not worrying too much about the money side of things, understanding that the Divine Feminine here provides the abundance. Okay, so it's the presence of abundance is found within, I want to say, the presence of the Divine Feminine. And there's this value in and honouring, I want to say, this connection. So it's like the Divine Masculine's not really worried anymore about the financial needs of this relationship, this connection. Because it's just based on true love. It's a caring connection here. It's like love is all you need. And then we have an all tied up here. I feel that this is, I wouldn't say anything that was kind of like keeping the divine masculine back from realising this self-worth. It's all kind of been tied up. Everything's been finalised. There's nothing really stopping, getting in the way. She does kind of remind me a bit of a, I don't know why, I felt a bit of a cocoon, but I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it. To be honest, after I've said that, it looks, first of all, an almond nut came out, and it came up that this person might be a bit of a nutcase. But don't worry, it's like whatever's kind of gone on in the past has been tied up now. There's nothing really holding, getting in the way. I'm not going to read the meaning, it's just when you have a look at the cards together, it's just what stories kind of jumping out. So here is waiting for the harvest now. Just, it's an impatient, just waiting for the right time, waited long enough. The 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. I do feel like I want to read this one. If it's the 7th chakra, it's going to be the crown awakening, okay? So the awareness. What's the awareness? The awareness of divine kind of contact. The connection. So let's read the 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel, 41. Spirit connections, intuition and inspiration. The beautiful angel Ariel is also called the fire of God. Wears a brilliant crystal. Let me just turn the page. Wears a brilliant crystal. It comes in with yesterday's reading with the amethyst, with all is well. But let me just finish reading this. The beautiful angel Ariel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy chakra, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Ariel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So I feel that the masculine here, how he's viewing himself, is really just following, connecting to divine. But the divine is really now saying it's time to take that leap of faith. But I just want to kind of just go back on feeling sure and certain. There could just be this slight bit of uncertainty still. How others are viewing the situation, how it's affecting others, the towers here. There's going to be massive life changes. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So we're going to have to read this one with these chakra cards. This is voicing. You can see the throat chakra, which is your 5th chakra. It's about communicating. I want to say the divine masculine's here, communicating change. That's how it's affecting others. So it's definitely the masculine energy here who's taking the leap of faith and vocalising the changes. Self-expression and speaking your truth. So with the Tower. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat centre, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal and let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honours your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Now, this is most definitely a divine masculine, divine feminine. Already been touching on this, on communicating via telepathy in dream space. You can see here. So it's like the divine masculine knows it's time. It's time now to take that leap of faith with like a double push from the universe here. Okay, so we've got the transition. Making that change. It's just the fear. It's the fear before the leap. We've got the fourth chakra. Okay, so we're coming from the heart now. And we've got Archangel Raphael. $38. Let's read this card. So we've got the transition. This is in the hopes or fears position. Love, compassion and self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart centre. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tenderness vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart centre will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. That's quite beautiful, isn't it? It's a compassionate self-talk now. So there's just kind of knowing your own worth. So we have love. We end on love. The outcome is love. Blossoming abundance. Wow. This is like entering into a new garden. Just with the door to romance, the door to value. And the end result is love will bring blossoming abundance. It's like take that leap of faith. This. It just reminds me of loving the kind of the serenity of life. It's like watching it grow in front of your eyes. I'm all tongue-tied, all tied up. Maybe that's a meaning for it. The divine feminine ends up being all tied up. She definitely has butterflies in her belly. Okay, so let's read card number 3. With the love card. Blossoming abundance. increasing wealth and value. Seriously, you really can't make it up, can you? This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labour to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. This is just valuing the divine feminine. It's this caring connection. I feel like I want to read this caring connection card. Okay. And then let's pull one of those, the power of love, activation cards, and we'll see what we're going to be activating. Okay, card number 14. Friendship, partnership of two, and possible love. So this was in the position of feeling worthy, letting go of any financial constraints, not choosing love over money, and being all tied up. But then we have the caring connections. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit, friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Okay, so it's definitely a kindred connection here. So we'll talk about divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. Okay. What else did I pick up on this? When it said, when this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. And I said about maybe a present or just presenting like this commitment that's just between two people. Okay. So let's pull one of these, the power of love. A force from above. That's burning my soul. Okay. Let's pull one of these new activation cards. Creativity. So there's something about being inspired, getting creative. Just with the star here, with the man holding a heart. It's like he's kind of sculpted something out of his, I don't know, his knee there. Maybe his needs. But this is his wish coming true. So creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So I feel this masculine here is really like stepping up and thinking out of the box. Okay, let's have a look. Let's activate this energy anyway. This energy of romance that opens up the door to romance, caring connections, and the door to value. Creativity. The most natural characteristic of a soul is creation. As a spiritual being, you are continually being inspired by the higher self. Source energy and the spirit world want to express... No, okay, I'm sorry. Let me just reread that part. Source energy and the spirit world to express yourself in the physical dimension. I've lost the flow. We're going to have to get back into this creative flow now, guys. Okay. So the most natural characteristic of a soul is creation. As a spiritual being, you are continually being inspired by the higher self, source energy, and the spirit world to express yourself in the physical dimension. You are constantly in a mode of creation, even if you are not aware of it. Thoughts are creation, and thoughts are real. And even though not every single one manifests itself physically, it nevertheless creates your reality. That is why it is so important to keep your thoughts high-minded. Judgment of yourself and others lowers your vibration of love. Your thoughts don't belong only to you. Their energy is part of the collective consciousness. Your creative spark may ignite and inspire the soul or mind of another. When you are blocking your creativity, you are not fully expressing your soul. This blockage may manifest in a number of ways, such as physical pain, anger, depression, anxiety, and isolation. There may also be feelings of living an unfulfilled life. Always remember that you are of God and God is creativity. As a loving, visionary person, you can see the potential for that which has yet to exist in physical reality. You are able to turn imagination into form. The more you attune yourself to the loving energy of your heart, the more receptive you are to inspired ideas that bring earth closer to heaven. This is valuing the creativity of the divine feminine and how she kind of passes that on to the divine masculine, the thoughts. And also the thoughts have been very romantic, very sexual, very close, this caring connection. So the thoughts have been very loving, and it says, you know, you create your own life by your thoughts. Okay. So, let's end on an affirmator. Let's give me all three of those. Let's just take them. Okay. What's the first one? Communication. It's a bonus card. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. I've got to say it in a really common way, and I try so hard to put myself up on this. Okay, let's relax. I can kind of just go with this. Wonder how other people see. I can't even... Oh, okay. Let's rewind. Let's read it on here. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption would just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism, or that word anyway. Communication. Let's move on. Impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity nonentity. nonentity. I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, it's like going with the ebb and flow of life. How many of these have we got? We've got 4. Engagement. Here we go. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7 to 11. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who would change my life forever. No pressure. Okay, let's have a look at this last one. Friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving life simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. Okay, giving and receiving here. Friendliness. What's the bottom? Options. Mix it up a bit. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. Okay, so life is like a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. My daughter might disagree. I wish you so you can. Okay, right guys, I'm going to leave it there. So that's what's going on. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day. Remember, there's no pressure, engagement on this communication here. Friendliness. Okay, I will catch up with you all soon. Okay, take care. Bye for now.